Okay, welcome back to River Rat Garage. Today we got the Barracuda out of the garage and we're just going to kind of spotlight a little bit. The hood's locked down, so we'll just have to do the motor on a separate video. As you can see, it has different type turn signals in it. I ain't too sure where they're from, and if any of you guys want to leave it in the comments what the hell it come from. This here is a tag from a local tire shop, that the tires that are on it back in, I think these things are pre-1991 anyway. The Road Runnerist Super Motor Oil, that was a gas station tire thing here in Topeka, and it's still going. And here we are, Jim Clark Chrysler Plymouth was a local dealership that's now defunct. And of course, Lang Performance is what I ran it under back in the day. You can see the hood, that's metal, and has the cool windshield wiper blades on it. They're vintage. It has duster rear view mirrors on it, and it has I changed it over to years ago over to 4.5 bolt pattern from the 4-inch bolt pattern originally had. The most recent addition to this thing is the tailpipes that actually light up. I might turn on the lights and let you see them. I guess I could do that right now. And I just kind of rinsed it off, just kind of getting some of the dust off of it. Anyway, there's the pistol grip and the stuff on it. And there's the dash of it. It got a custom dash in it. And of course, luckily somebody back in the day cut out and had an 8-track in it, which I pulled out, which I still have it. It's a Sparkomatic, and of course we all love the Sparkomatic. It has the cool headrest in there, and of course it has I believe in there a C-body rear seat armrest in it. And of course we also have to have the skull on there. And here's the 4.5. Of course, we can see some of the history of this car here. Right there has the later model fins or gills on it. Here's the other mirror. And of course, that there is going to be I think a 69 gas cap on it. It's a 67, and you can just barely see the red glow inside the tailpipes. It's kind of cool. Of course, there's the tag to it. I stuck this Magnum on there just because, well, why not? And go ahead and turn off the lights if we don't want to drain the battery. Surprisingly, this battery is fairly old, but it's been kept on one of them battery maintainers for all these years. And guess what? It still works great. So evidently them things are well worth the trouble. Here's this side of it. Gives you an idea what it looks like from the back. Most of these things, you see it. It originally had a black top, but I did not like that on it. Of course, it has the black stripes on it, on the back and the front. It doesn't have it does have the chrome going across the bottom and chrome wheel wells. One day I had some Challenger 20-inch wheels. I decided I'll just update these here and put them on it. In order to do that, I had to cut this fender a little bit and move it in, which I did, and I welded it back, and I just haven't gotten around to putting the chrome back on it. But anyway, as you can see, I put the originals back on it because they look good on the back, but on the front it looked wrong. So it's hard to say why that is, but I just didn't like it. And of course, as we get back into this, it still has the Lamborghini doors on it, as you can see, and the shifter. That's a Kustom unit, and it of course has the Barris crest on it too. I have the original Barris glove box thing. I made this to match the others just because I was experimenting, and I need to put that back in so that way before I lose it. I did put air conditioning in it, and I did all this work to this car, then I never drove it. Don't ask why I put these seat covers on here. I don't know if you know about vinyl ouchie seats, but in a convertible, it's not good. And anyway, it is coming along. I just got it out of the garage, and I decided I'd go ahead, while it's out, I'll go ahead and make a video of it, just so people asking me, well, whatever happened to that car? It just disappeared off the face of the earth. But here it is, and like I say, it's coming along. And of course, there's this side of the Barris crest and Commando V8. It originally was a 273 Commando. I switched that over to a 340 because I drag raced it for several years, and back then these A bodies weren't really, although it is a convertible, they just weren't really ultra collectible. And this particular one is a unique one, yes, but collectible, who knows. I got to get they say you could send off for and get some kind of stuff from Barris themselves. I don't know if you can still do that now that he has passed. This car, when I got it, it was sitting in a farmer's field, no motor, no transmission. Just parts were missing all over the place. The woman who had it was using it for, well, I think a dog pen, because that's pretty much what was inside of it, dog poop and everything else. These seats were a total wreck. They're actually J.C. Whitney seats. The only thing I can go by on this car is the fact that when I got it, the woman had some pictures of it. Of course, she did not give them to me. Of course, I had this thing forever. So, back then, I wasn't really worried about provenance or any of that stuff. Yeah, I just wanted a convertible. And being a little bit of a Mopar fan, I just and I got this one, and then of course, I proceeded to tear it all to hell and, drag race it and and went cruising with it, top down, you know the story. But, I never did ever sell the car. I just kept it anyway. So here it is, and we'll get it out, and I'm going to clean up, start taking it to some cruise nights. And, of course, back then, nobody really remembered it too much. And I doubt that very many people remember it now, because, I got it in 1979. That tells you how long I've had this car. And, of course, they remember it when I had it, but, prior to that, there's just not much info on it. But that's okay. We'll have a good time with it anyway. We ain't worried about how much it's worth or any of that stuff. We'll let somebody else, when they buy it in my estate sale, worry about that stuff. Anyway, I guess that's all I'm going to talk about it. So you guys have a nice day, and if you have any questions or comments, let me know. Bye.